All
So
of it.
I guess we'll get into the next topic, or the first topic, I should say, which
Yeah.
is the Xbox Showcase coming up. So mark your calendars. The Xbox Game Showcase will be live streamed on June 9th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I think we're all pretty geeked about it. I mean, I am personally. Xbox has been bringing so much heat this year. I've been feeling spoiled by gaming as far as it is now. I guess we'll just start just there. Gamsley, what do you think? Anything you're expecting, wanting? Talk to me.
Listen. It's all Gucci. Okay, for the second time, I'm sorry. I have to do it whenever I can. Whenever you shout me out, I have to do it. There's man, we're Xbox fans are in a weird spot right now. All of us, whether you're a fanboy or just like a normal person that likes Xbox, we're in a weird spot where we think that Xbox is on like a downward spiral and all that doom stuff. But man, look at the IPs that Xbox owns right now. Look at the landscape that they're in right now. They're about to level the playing field with sheer volume and business ideas of the entire industry. The entire industry is in a place of thought of like growth. They want growth. They're going to start popping up to every platform. So imagine when all these third parties start being like, we want to be everywhere. At a time that Xbox is popping off with this showcase where they're about to drop like 10 games. Yo, they're about to drop Call of Duty. They're about to drop Gear 6, apparently, right? Because that's where, that's rumors, but Tom Warren and these big guys are posting that Gear 6 will be there. There's Gear 6. They have Avowed on the horizon. They have Indiana Jones. They have, my God, they have so much to show. That just those 4 games is a landslide if you're looking across the street, right? Across the street in Nintendo Land and PlayStation Land, your competitors have kind of a slow year of content, and you're just about to pound them with like everything you got that's been in development for like 5-6 years. It's about to be glorious. Not to fanboy or fan war. It's about to be glorious, especially if they could snatch some third-party stuff and get some partnership going, not exclusive partnerships, because that's what the industry is going away from. That people want to be in every platform. So just imagine like what Square has coming, maybe, or like Capcom, or it's just a good time to be excited about a showcase in a long time. So I'm super ready. The question I have, and I want to see, like, the question I have is, how far do we think a Gear 6 is if they show it here? Do we think that they show Gear 6 here and it's out next year?
I don't think. When does GTA 6 come out?
GTA 6 comes out next year.
I don't think next year.
You think they dodge it?
I think they dodge it. Yeah.
I think that it'll come out a little bit further ahead, because we haven't heard anything about it. I would be highly surprised that it just like we hear something right now and it drops in a year. Like, that would be crazy. But I, as a fan, I would definitely love to play it though. If that does happen.
Oh my God! Imagine next console, like 2026, Gear 6.
Exactly, on the box. That's what I'm thinking. It's like they just kick it out. I would prefer that anyway. Is just kick it out with the next gen. Do some remaster collection type thing to hold us over. Whoever wants to play that, and then next gen, just hit them with it.
You're gonna have Call of Duty and Game Pass. You're gonna have Gear 6. You're gonna have an Indiana Jones that might have popped off. You're gonna have Avowed Fable, maybe. So. I don't know, man. We're about to get smashed with games. I'm ready.
And the imagery would be crazy too. Think about it. It's a 2026, and you have the Gear 6, the Special 6. You know what I mean? And you get to introduce it.
It would be crazy. Give me hot. Say that again.
It would be crazy. So first, you get the 6 right, 2026. You know what I'm saying? And then you can have the 6, and you can take it and make it look like some
Take it.
coalition type stuff, you know what I mean? And then you
Yeah.
can have the identity play out through that, you feel me?
Yo, I'm just thinking like, and this is why I'm so excited, and I find it weird, and why I brought up that there's a low energy going on with Xbox at the moment. Because man, as I'm talking about this showcase, I'm gonna bring back the thing that I mentioned about maybe Fallout something being around the Game Awards. Yo, imagine having a presence of, let's say, a Fallout, a remaster or a spin-off or whatever, right? Imagine having that announcement near the showcase. We have Hellblade 2 coming up, right? Very soon. Depending on how that lands, it might get a nomination in Game Awards, right? We know that a hardware announcement is somewhere near the end of the year, which would be the Game Awards, because that's what they did before. So imagine being on that stage, right? Fallout's popping. They have Call of Duty coming out. They have a Gear 6 announcement this coming June or whatever. And they also show, let's say, a handheld with Call of Duty stamped on it in the nomination year of Hellblade 2.
Killing it.
Bro. Imagine they just like at one of the commercials or one of the big announcements is like they do that Xbox Series X like reveal trailer thing, but it's like a freaking handheld and Call of Duty, like somebody's playing Call of Duty on it. And then you have a Game Pass badge. And Hellblade 2 is like in nominations, top 5. Yo,
it's looking
that's
good.
how you show. That's how you show up. But anyways, I'm getting into fantasy land, but I'm hyped. That's why I'm hyped. I'm like, man, there's so much opportunity
but that's what I feel like
the third player to be strong.
Yeah, a lot of times this is where we should be, man, because at the end of the day, we're all fans of video games. You know? Like,
hell yeah.
I feel like oftentimes we get caught up with, oh, we have to say the perfect thing and the right thing. It's, man, we're all out here enjoying video games at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
What do you
all three people need to be healthy, and this is the first year I feel like Xbox can be healthy, right? Like healthy on their own, healthy and grow the industry together. You know, like I think that's what they're aiming for, and I think we get that this year.
It seems like, especially because they're giving out, after giving games out and they're thriving, they're just looking like the it guys or gals, or them, you know, it's just they're looking like them. It's hey, I can't hate them.
What are we getting? What surprise would get you hard off? The June showcase. What surprise are you looking forward to? I want a Square Enix game to show up.
Oh, well, I would love to have a Square Enix game too, but like according to some of the other stuff, like you know, they're taking a little bit of hits, and we may get into this later. But they've been taking quite a few hits when it comes to like games not being able to be released. So I would love to see it, but the chances of that could be potentially slim. But that would be dope, man. I would love to see that too. Obviously, a Gear 6.
Yeah,
you know, that's low hanging fruit right there. But
Fantasy draft me from the heart. Yeah, what you want to see? Just Fantasyland. Anything's happening.
I would love to see like all these like they could announce that, hey, we have this new Call of Duty and it's going instantly into Game Pass. Like that would be great.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. That Gear 6 is on my mind now. I want to like to see in that 2026 with Gear 6 would be crazy. I don't like that would be at the very end of the show too, as a quick snip. Like that would be crazy. I think I just want more indie, man. I think I want more indie. I want to see more Star Wars Outlaws. And I know that's not like what indie is, but like I just want more. I want indie.
Yeah. Well, let me ask y'all this question. Like, how do y'all feel about like companies going like, hey, like we have this product coming out 2-3 years later, like as a consumer, man? I hate when it's too far out. I'd be wanting it like right around the corner. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all still be super excited if it was to come out in 2026? If it's 2 years later, man.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because it used to almost be always like that, right? They used to be like, here's the game. It's been worked on for a while. We're showing it off. It gets attention from developers, and then developers flock to that project. It's almost like they're selling like devs, right? They're like, come work on this thing. But it turns out that it's like it's built, it's there. They just need testing. They need extra assets put out, and then 2 years later it would come out, right? It would be 1 year of hype, gameplay, blah 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 blah, and then boom, the next year after they would release a game. But nowadays, yeah, I'm with you. It's quite freaking disappointment. If they release the trailer now this year and it's like 2028, 2027, like some of the games they've announced, then that's like, I agree. I'd be disappointed. But 2026, I could feel it because I think that coincides with hypes in our mind of like new, like an early gen. Are they going to do an early gen? Are they going to release a new console? Is there a handheld, new hardware to support it? It would be quite a good like hype train to be on for that 2 years, if you know what I mean.
I agree, honestly. I do not like seeing trailers and seeing 2-3 years out of line. It's like, all right, bro, I'm going to forget about this. Remind me in 6 months. What is this? Like, and you're not even going to show me anything? No. But for this being in line with a next gen console or something like that, I could be hyped because I'm hyped about the game and what Xbox is doing in the future as well. And to see that coincide with it is hype. That would be hype. So I'd be okay, but it would also have to be at the very end of the show. You'd have to show me that late. I don't want to see anything that's coming out that's not this year. Pretty much, like, I don't want to see shit that's not coming out like except for this year. But yeah, I agree. I'd be hyped. I'd still be pretty hyped with if it showed Gear 6 2026. I'd be hyped.
I will melt people's faces off if I see Fable gameplay. If I see Fable gameplay in the middle of the show, or like it kicks off with Fable, like pure Fable gameplay, and they're like, it's coming, I don't know, yo, it's gonna go against freaking Grand Theft Auto. That's savage. But if it's coming next year or freaking somehow this year, I'd be like, I would melt people's face. That's my heart. That's my fantasy draft, is that I want them to pop my face off with a Fable and make it all pure gameplay to kind of like get people off our backs finally. Be like, hey, look, this is Fable. Our team is great. It's going perfectly fine. And it's out, this year or Q1 next year or whatever the hell. That would be a nice pop for me. I need to see fireballs. I need to see knight armor. I need to see all that stuff. I need that.
We need some horns, some angels.
Horns. By the way, speaking of horns, you got 5 memberships, I think, somewhere.
Let me see. Yes, sir. Spartan 661. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. You know what to do.
Do I have to do this? Hold on.
Yes.
Wait.
but I did tell them in the chat though that we could ask, you know what I'm saying, Black Viking when he come back, you know what I'm saying? Get him one for the next episode. But definitely go ahead, give it a go, Gamesy.
Stopping me right now from giving the people what they want?
No. You might have to double dip for him, man. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, look my horn over here, right? Am I pointing different? I can't see the screen. Oh, there. All right, you ready? All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yes.
Get it?
For the kids.